Hello everyone, this is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for Gemini for November 25th through December 1st. Thank you for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join us each and every day for my Energy of the Day readings. Just a reminder that these are general readings. Take what resonates and disregard the rest. And I'm using the Nerfertari tarot deck and the Eternal Crystals Oracle cards. Now let's get started. We have the Major Arcana card, the Lover, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Gemini, you start off the week with the Major Arcana card, the Lover. So all about love and relationships for you, Gemini. This card indicates a choice or decision which involves a current relationship. This can be a choice of potential partners or a temptation of the heart. When making these decisions, Gemini, there is often a sacrifice. This card showing up this week for you, Gemini, is indicating that when one path is chosen, another is sacrificed. You will have to take responsibility for the choices you make. So, is this about an affair, Gemini? If you choose that path, then the other path, person, might find out and you will have jeopardized your current relationship with that person. Or someone has done this to you. This is the energy and the consequences of this card. But for most of you, this is a decision where you ask yourself, am I thinking with my head or my heart in my choices? And most often, if you're acting out of love, Gemini, you're on the right path. So for most of you, this is a decision to stay with someone or making the choice to be with someone else. Okay, by midweek, Gemini, your energy is just soaring. The Queen of Swords. This is you, Gemini. And this might have to do with the Lover card here. As most know, the Queen of Swords is very independent, intelligent, and is a very clear communicator. And I'm thinking that you just might have a lot to say midweek after finding out the truth of the matter at hand. You may be experiencing a loss of a relationship. This might be your choice, or you found out some information about your partner which in turn has made you make the decision to end that relationship. And as we look at this card here, she has her back turned to that relationship. She has found out the truth, and her sword comes down and cuts out that relationship. Now, one thing my guides were telling me was the name Regina. So I would be extra cautious, Reginas, or for the Reginas out there. You are the queen, as the name implies in Italian. Now, for some Geminis, it can be that you're obtaining some advice from a fellow air sign. So maybe another Gemini or an Aquarius or a Libra. This can be just advice from a friend who can look at the situation objectively. Or it can be a bit more serious, and the Queen of Swords is your attorney. So midweek, Gemini, decisions and choices are made. And at the end of the week, Gemini, the Ten of Swords is here, indicating that you're at rock bottom. This is as far down as you can get. This is as bad as it gets. But there's nowhere to go but up from here, Gemini. You might be feeling that you've done so much and made so many sacrifices for others, yet receive nothing in return. If you did end a relationship or it was ended for you, it's understandable why you feel the way you do. Just look at the card here. This could be you and some friends, all besides themselves. Or this could be the different sides of you personally, going through all your thoughts of why this has happened to you. Now, the number 10 energy of this card is all about completion, done, over. It is now time to move on, as the number 10 energy will now reduce to number 1. New beginnings will start to show up, Gemini. Now, one thing to note here is that the Lover card and the Ten of Swords card are both Gemini's cards, whereas the Queen of Swords is Libra. So it's kind of like bookends here, Gemini with Libra, all air signs, all swords energy, and the Lovers as well as the Ten of Swords is Gemini's cards. So it brings us back to the Queen of Swords here. She just might be that powerful attorney that will defend you in a court case, possibly divorce, and her name just might be Regina. Let's go on to your crystal for the week. Rutilated quartz, and this is about the root chakra and home. So this crystal is all about focusing on your home at this time. Now, for some of you, you might be moving if you ended a relationship. You might be moving out or someone else is moving out. Then now is a great time to change the energy in your home surroundings by moving your furniture around, moving the wall art around, going through, donate things that no longer give you joy, or remind you of unpleasant memories right now. Now, for other Geminis that are doing just fine with your relationships, this quartz crystal is just reminding you that home is where the heart is. And to be sure that you're happy with your home and surroundings. And again, you can simply change the energy of your home by moving things around. Rutilated quartz is associated with your root chakra, which is your stability, security, your basic needs. So this quartz crystal is excellent to help ground you, feel secure. It will help remove negative energy and brings your mind into the present moment. This is what the ancients used to gain the clarity to choose the right path in finding your bliss. So for this week, carry this quartz crystal with you for grounding, protection, and clarity. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and support my channel. For additional guidance, my website link is below. Love and abundance to my Gemini family.